Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please stand. Gentlemen, please remove your caps as we welcome to the field Riley Madden, freshman at Circle High School, as she sings our national anthem.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockers trembling, the bumpers singing out, came through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, Broncos fans, I can't think of a better way to celebrate our 4th of July, our Independence Day, than a great game of Broncos baseball and the beautiful voice of Riley Madden. Let's hear it one more time for Riley Madden.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome. It is time for Broncos baseball on a beautiful 4th of July Tuesday night here in El Dorado. Kurt Caden with you. So glad that you have decided to make tonight's game a part of your 4th of July festivities. Boy, what a national anthem in front of the big crowd. Didn't that feel good, hearing that crowd cheer? Yes. Riley Madden performing the national anthem she so often does here, but normally up here in the press box. But tonight she did it down on the field in front of a large crowd here at McDonald's Stadium. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for you here tonight. The batting order for Oklahoma City. Tyler Hawk will lead off. Austin Bartasovsky will bat second. Jordan Stevens third. Hunter Wilcher bats fourth. Joe Corbett fifth. Ryan Harrell batting sixth. Brendan Ezel bats seventh. Derek Justice eighth. And Peyton Ravencraft will bat ninth. For the Broncos out in the field, over in left field is Chad Crosby, Kyle Barfield in center, and Aaron Mack in right. Jarrett Coyne is at third base, Tyler Bailey at short. At second base tonight is Tanner Sheets. And at first base, Colton Schenker. The catcher tonight for El Dorado, Sam Donnell. And pitching tonight for El Dorado, Sam Capps. So we're about ready for baseball on a overcast yet really nice Tuesday night, and the first pitch of the night is strike one to Tyler Hawk. No balls and one strike, and that pitch in there for strike two. No balls and two strikes. So Hawk gets settled in, and they set up on the outside. Hawk lifts this one into foul territory. Long run for Mack. He won't get there, and we'll do it again. Our first pitch temperature tonight, 77 degrees. Winds are out of the east-northeast at about 3 miles an hour. It is a pleasant night for baseball, and it'll be a pleasant night for fireworks, which will go on following the broadcast. Sam Capps winds and deals the 0-2. Oh, he took something off that one, and it's a strike and a strikeout for Capps to start off the night. Looked like a changeup there from Capps, and Hawk was way out in front of it. So here comes Austin Bartasovsky. He's the center fielder. Unfortunately, I don't have anything as far as what school these Oklahoma City Indians are from. So we'll just have to go with name only. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Bardasovsky, and that one just missed. It's 2-0. Sam Capps for the Broncos. He's out of Fort Hays State University. Here's the 2-0, and that one's on the corner, strike one. So 2 balls and a strike. Jordan Stevens waits on deck. Here's one lifted out into center field. Kyle Barfield will drift underneath it and make the easy catch for the second out. So here comes Jordan Stevens. He plays second base for Oklahoma City. Bronco fans from years past, well, from last year I should say, you might remember a pitcher named Roger Cruz, who's from San Mateo, California. Well, he just finished at San Mateo, and lo and behold, he is signed to go play at Fort Hays State University. So Roger Cruz will be at Fort Hays State along with Sam Capps in the fall. On Facebook, talked to the Cruzes. They said they've never heard of Fort Hays State. Here's a off at the end of the bat. Sheets going out. Mack coming in, and he'll make a sliding catch to retire Stevens and the Indians. 3 up, 3 down. We will head to the home half of the first inning. Our score, Oklahoma City 0. El Dorado coming to bat. Nice to have you tuned in. You're watching and listening to Bronco Baseball on YouTube. So welcome back here to McDonald Stadium as we try to work on some of our volume issues here. See if we can get those fixed. It does look a little hot right now. Colton Schenker leads off for El Dorado, and he's going to shoot one foul down the third base line. And if that would have dropped in, it would have been extra bases for sure for Schenker. And apologize for the lack of audio there. Trying to work on our audio issues right now. Colton Schenker goes down swinging for the first out for El Dorado. So here is Jarrett Coyne, and a swing and a miss, strike one. For the Broncos tonight, Colton Schenker leading off, Jarrett Coyne second, Aaron Mack third. Kyle Barfield will bat fourth. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and Jarrett Coyne finds some space out in the outfield. That's a single for Coyne. A one-out single for Jarrett down to first base. DJ Gasso will bat fifth. He's DHing tonight. Tyler Bailey bats sixth. Tanner Sheets seventh. Chad Crosby eighth. And Sam Donnell bats ninth. For Oklahoma City out in the field, they have Peyton Ravencraft in left field. The center fielder is Austin Bartasovsky. And the right field, Hunter Wilcher. Here's the pitch, and Mack fouls it off. Strike one. Around the infield, Tyler Hawks at third base. Ryan Harrell at shortstop. Jordan Stevens is at second base. Derek Justice at first. Brendan Ezell is the catcher. And Joe Corbett is the pitcher/DH. For Oklahoma City, Aaron Mack shoots one through the left side. So Jarrett Coyne and Aaron Mack with back-to-back singles. And runners at first and second. Dan Bellman, thank you for the email. And let me know if it's sounding any better on your end there. It's hard to check while we're in play. I can check in between innings, but right now I cannot. Kyle Barfield batting now for the El Dorado Broncos. Runners at first and second. And the first pitch from Corbett. Barfield a little bit out in front of that one. Strike one. No balls and one strike. Kyle Barfield from College Station, Texas, goes to Kansas State University. Barfield batting .255 on the season. Runners are clear on the base pads. Here's the pitch to Barfield. That one's in there for strike two. Good letter-high fastball to Barfield. And it's no balls and two strikes. First of a 9-game homestand for El Dorado. We've been talking about it all year, this stretch. Don't have to worry about traveling, that's for sure. No balls, two strikes. And Jarrett Coyne causing Corbett some concern. Jarrett Coyne singled out to right center field. Aaron Mack went the other way to left field. No balls, two strikes here to Kyle Barfield. And the pitch, Barfield chops it towards third. That's in the hole. The shortstop will glove it. And a good job by the third base coach and manager, Toby Reuter, to hold up Jarrett Coyne. So another hit for the Broncos. Great play out at shortstop there by Harrell. So the bases are loaded. And here's DJ Gasso, new to the Broncos. Right-handed batter is Gasso. He's DHing tonight. And the first pitch to Gasso, chopped foul, strike one. So after a strikeout of Schenker, back-to-back-to-back singles by the Broncos, Coyne, Mack, Barfield, and now here's Gasso with a chance to get El Dorado on top here. The first baseman, Justice, he plays in. The third baseman about halfway. The middle infielders play at normal depth. And the pitch. And this one looping into right field. That's in there. Gasso is going to be out at first. Nice play out at second base by Stevens, but that does score a run. At first, I thought that might leak all the way out into the outfield.
Number 5, Tyler Bailey.
So Coyne scores. Mack over to third, Barfield to second. So 1-0 El Dorado. And now here's Tyler Bailey, the shortstop. Saw his mom here. Parents' weekend is this weekend, but a lot of parents have come for the whole week. Why not? Games all week long. One ball and no strikes to Bailey. Tanner Sheets waits on deck. Tyler's got his back foot right at the back of the batter's box and tries to shoot one the other way, and that one's car hunting, and it may have nicked a car out there. Our best crowd of the season here tonight, no surprise, 4th of July. And there'll be the citywide fireworks show takes place here following the game. 1 ball and 1 strike to Bailey. And the pitch, and again, Bailey goes outside the yard. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So a 1-2 count. We've got emails coming in already. Love it. Here's the 1-2 to Bailey. And he, in just kind of an emergency swing there, spoils the 1-2 from Corbett. Hello to Jeff Meyer. Austin Meyer's dad watching in Oklahoma City with the family, along with Mimi and, is it Pepe? Pepe? Papa from Florida. Nice crowd here. I agree, Jeff. Really good crowd. We look forward to hopefully seeing you here sometime this week. Here comes a 1-2 to Bailey, and again, he's able to foul it off. Dan Bellman, let's see, better now. Okay, very good. Glad to hear that. It looked a little hot early on. We haven't used the machine since last Wednesday, so sometimes some of the, I had to restart it as well, so sometimes my levels, which I get at a good spot, need readjusting. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. So a good job by Corbett after 3 straight singles. He gives up only just the 1 run, but the Broncos will take it. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll head to the 2nd inning. El Dorado 1, OKC 0. This is Bronco Baseball on YouTube. And welcome back. Kurt Caden here from the press box here at McDonald Stadium, looking down on the action. Of course, we've got Bill Young on the public address tonight, which is great. We got Dale and Gina Short over on the scoreboard. We got Gary Carr on statistics. The whole gang is here. It feels right. First pitch to Wilcher was a ball. Now 1 ball and 1 strike. Top of the 2nd inning. Sam Capps delivers this pit out high and deep out to Chad Crosby. He drifts back and he's got the catch for the first out. Not a lot of wind here tonight, as I mentioned earlier. 3 mile an hour. Just enough breeze to just kind of slightly cool you off. Not gusting like we've had. We've seen all sorts of weather this summer, it seems like, here. We've had games down in the lower 60s. We've had storms roll in. There's a swing and a miss from the pitcher, Joe Corbett. And that's in there for strike 2. So the 0-2. And this one's hit out to short. Bailey on the short hop has it. Not much. That looks like a pitcher running down the line. Not a whole lot of effort there. And that's the second out. Well, our roster, we'll have to double check to see our roster. 36 is Joe Corbett, but maybe he's got a different uniform, or I don't know. Nonetheless, there's 2 away. And first pitch swinging is Ryan Harrell. He lifts it into very shallow right field. Sheets has it, and that is just a quick 1-2-3 inning by Sam Capps. 3 up, 3 down. We'll head to the bottom of the second inning. Broncos 1, OKC 0. This is Bronco Baseball on YouTube. So welcome back here to El Dorado. A lot of emails coming in. You want to join in? Oklahoma City fans, feel free to drop us an email. Of course, Bronco fans, you know I love to hear from you. CadenBroadcasting@gmail.com. That's CADEN. CadenBroadcasting@gmail.com. We'll get to those emails in a moment. Here is Tanner Sheets. Boy, Mason Goad's got to love seeing another second baseman in town. He's been playing a lot of baseball this summer. And now Tanner Sheets is in out of Kansas State University. And the first pitch was a swing and a miss. There's a high fastball, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tanner Sheets from Sugar Land, Texas. 5'9", 185. Goes to Kansas State University. And he looks at this one right down central. The pitcher, Corbett, fell to the seat of his pants there. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Haven't seen that this year. Spike or something gave out. The turf, a little bit of rain here today. And from the still 3/4 angle there, misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the 2-2, and Sheets fouls it off. Thanks to Aunt Sally for the email. Riggs royalty in the house. I met Julie Riggs tonight. Grandpa Bob, all the way from Michigan here. Julie Riggs. I met Lynn Bailey. I met Sue Vane Meyer. 2-2, swing and a miss. Good fastball. And that's the first out of the inning. That'll bring Chad Crosby to the dish for the Broncos. Chad Crosby went to UC San Diego, but he's transferring. And still says to be determined. I haven't heard where Chad's going to be transferring to, but he's done at UCSD. But, boy, that must have been fun to go there, I would think, for a year. He's from Mission Viejo, California. Do we know? Saddleback. Saddleback Community College. That's where he's heading. One ball, 1 strike to Chad Crosby. Sam Donnell waits on deck. So Saddleback Community College will get Crosby. He lifts one out into center. Had to reach for it, and it carries a little bit, but it'll be caught out there in center field by Bartosowski, and that's the second out. So 2 away, and here comes Sam Donnell. So Aunt Sally, thank you for the email. Look down the road here, and Aunt Ida. That's Austin Myers' Aunt Ida. Strike one to Sam Donnell on that foul ball. Happy 4th to number 9, the Big Easy, and his crazy mom. I met Crazy Mom. She is crazy. She's fun, though. Aunt Ida sending love and hugs to all of us here in El Dorado. Swing and a miss by Donnell. It's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to Sam Donnell. Corbett winds and deals, and the pitch, and a swing and a miss. So a much better second inning for the Indians, and especially Joe Corbett. 3 up, 3 down. We'll head to the 3rd inning. 1-0 Broncos here on YouTube. So time for the 3rd. Here from El Dorado, and Brendan Ezel, the catcher, leading off. And he fouls off the first offering from Sam Capps. Capps misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1 ball and 1 strike to Brendan Ezel. That one's high, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Broncos on the rail, 1-0 here in the 3rd. Here's the 2-1. Good pitch to hit and fouled off by Ezel. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Aunt Ida, Sue Vane's sister, I love the photo. Thank you. Oh, what fun. And the 2-2. Inside corner, a generous inner third, strike 3. It didn't look like, at least from here, that caught the corner, but hey, we're not going to argue. So here's Derek Justice, the first baseman. And the first offering, that's in there for strike 1. Derek Justice looks as tall as Josh Riggs, maybe taller. And the 0-1, that's in there for strike 2. They're pounding Justice at the knees right now. No balls, 2 strikes. Derek Justice with an 0-2 pitch, and boy, Caps just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Peyton Ravencraft waits on deck for Oklahoma City. And they got Justice fishing there for another strikeout for Sam Caps. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the 3rd inning. And that is 3 strikeouts so far for Caps on the young evening. Boy, just a beautiful night here in El Dorado. And the first pitch to Ravencraft, fouled back, strike 1. No balls and a strike. Broncos home for 3 with Oklahoma City. Will welcome the Dodge City A's here over the weekend. And then next week at this time, we'll see Great Bend. Ravencraft loops it out into center field. Barfield calls everyone off. He's got it. And Sam Caps works another 1-2-3 inning. Let's head to the bottom of the 3rd, shall we? 1-0 El Dorado. More of your emails and more play-by-play in a moment. You're watching and listening to Bronco Baseball. Top of the order for the El Dorado Broncos here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Colton Schenker leads it off. He struck out his first time, looks at ball 1. 1-0 El Dorado. Corbett. We did find out Joe Corbett is out there. He's just wearing a different number. Fouled off by Schenker. 1 ball and 1 strike. Colton Schenker comes into play, hitting .243. 70 at bats, 17 hits. Here's the 1-1. That one's low, ball 2. Schenker, of his 17 hits, 2 of them are doubles. So he's a singles guy. 6 RBIs, 7 runs scored. Walked 10 times. He struck out 9 this year. Now to actually 10-10 after that first strikeout, but now looking to get a walk added on. 3 balls and a strike. Three balls, 1 strike here to Colton Schenker. Schenker, Coyne, and Mack. And the pitch, Schenker got a good one to hit. Sounded like he might have cracked his bat. That's lifted out to center field where Bartofsky will pocket it for the first out. So 1 away. And here comes Jarrett Coyne. Jarrett Coyne got everything going for El Dorado back in the first inning. He singled to right center field. Aaron Mack singled behind him. Kyle Barfield singled behind them. And then DJ Gasso had a ground out on the infield that scored Coyne. So Jeff Meyer, thank you. So it's Meme and Pepe. Glad you guys are watching tonight. Down in Oklahoma City. Coyne just got nicked. That's a good way to get hit. Just barely, right across the knee. So Coyne's back on first base.
Number 26, Aaron Mack.
Lots more emails coming in and some photos. All right. This email's right here from in the stands. No, that was a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. So the 1-0 pitch coming to Aaron Mack. And that one's high, ball 2. So Aaron Mack can look for his pitch here. And Mack had a good pitch. He was a little bit out in front of that, to say the least. He fouled it off into the Oklahoma City dugout. 2 balls and a strike to Aaron Mack. Mack hitting .310 on the season. And the pitch, Mack put a charge into it, but fouled it into the parking lot. Ooh! Well, the owner of the truck that parked down the third base side, that one hit square in the window, but it didn't break. There's got to be a crack on there, doesn't there? 2 balls, 2 strikes. Coyne's on the move. Mack a swing and a miss. Coyne will have the base stolen. So Aaron Mack had a couple of really good rips there, but ends up striking out. So 2 away, and here comes Kyle Barfield. Barfield, infield single. Terrific play out at short by Harrell to keep it in the infield, but he had no play. So Kyle, 1 for 1, comes into play tonight, batting .255. He's been right about .255 for the last 2 weeks. And the first pitch, Barfield chops it foul. So no balls and a strike. What's interesting, the teams, and now Oklahoma City is new to our league, and I didn't go down to Oklahoma City when the Broncos played, but they only have 3 subs here tonight. You think back to when Hayesville was here, they had 36 players. Liberal had a ton of players. Oklahoma City has, 14? 12 players. Well, if my math is right, that would make sense. I've got slow pitch softball in my head where you play 11. 10 or 11. No balls and 2 strikes. So Barfield will look to protect here. DJ Gasso waiting on deck for the Broncos. El Dorado in their camouflage orange here tonight. Camouflage orange and black tops. Here's the 0-2 just off the plate, 1-2. White pants. Oklahoma City is in there. They've got the red, white, and blue tops and gray pants. A lot of teams in our league go with the red, white, and blue. Liberal, Hayes. Hayesville is kind of red and blue. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Barfield, and he'll foul this one out of play. What else we got here on the email front? Tom and Peg Camp of Mesa, Arizona, watching the Broncos and their grandson Sam Donnell. So Tom and Peg, hope you're enjoying the broadcast out in beautiful Arizona. My dream someday is to live in either Arizona or Nevada. Here's the 1-2. And Barfield a swing and a miss. So Corbett finding his groove. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We'll head to the 4th inning. Broncos 1, Oklahoma City 0. This is Bronco Baseball on YouTube. So Sam Capps and the Broncos return to the field, top of the fourth inning. El Dorado leading 1-0. Oklahoma City comes in with just 4 wins on the season, but 2 of them came against El Dorado down in OKC earlier this year. First pitch from Capps, dropped out of the zone, ball 1. Try to pan around the crowd again, let you get a look at this terrific crowd we have here tonight. Tyler Hawk, the leadoff batter for the Indians, with a 1-0 count, and that one missed 2-0. Hawk struck out swinging his first time. Capps finds his own. 2 balls and a strike. 9-game homestand. Then the Broncos finished with 6 on the road. 3 at Hayesville, 3 at Hayes. And the 2-1 pitch. This one's lifted into fair territory. Tanner Sheets calls off Schenker, and he'll make the catch. So 10 in a row retired by Sam Capps. And here comes Austin Bartasovsky. Bartosovsky. A broadcaster's nightmare. Bartosovsky. And he looks to lay one down. And he takes for ball 1. You think of the outfield, you got Ravencraft and Bartosovsky. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one right down central for the first strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 away here in the Indians' 4th. And Bartosovsky didn't mean to, but he did. And it's a second strike. 1-2. Bartosovsky batting .283 on the season. 53 at bats, 15 hits. And all of his hits have been singles. So a .283 average. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. And the pitch, that one's a bit high, 2-2. Email address, fans from Oklahoma City, feel free to send us a line. Love to hear from you. And the curveball right in there for strike 3, a beauty by Capps. Froze Bartosovsky there. So 2 away, and here's Jordan Stevens. Say hello to Mike and Becky Capps. They are the proud owners of Sam Capps. And they're enjoying the game from Smithville, Missouri. They know the drill. I love when our emailers tell me where you're emailing from. They're going to see the field in person this weekend. I imagine Sam pitching tonight. He'll pitch again maybe Saturday or Sunday, so that'll be good. Sam's been fun to watch out of Fort Hays State University. And he's ahead of Stevens. No balls and 2 strikes. The red-bearded Sam Capps winds and deals. The 0-2 curveball hit back up the middle. Capps able to glove it. He'll throw to first, and that's 12 in a row for Sam Capps. 3 up, 3 down. Let's go to the bottom of the 4th inning. 1-0 El Dorado. Well, the lone RBI of the night belongs to this gentleman, DJ Gasso. A ball that will go as a ground out, 4-3. He looped it over the first baseman's head, but a very alert Jordan Stevens at second base was able to glove it in short right field and throw out Gasso, who swings and misses, strike one. Gasso went to San Jacinto Community College, of course, just a powerhouse. No, he does say, no, that was Sheets. Sheets went, no?
Gasso's going to UCO, University of Central.
Gasso's, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Sheets. We have the smartest press box in the whole league. No balls and 2 strikes here to Gasso, and a swing and a miss. So 1 away, and that'll bring up Tyler Bailey. Tell you, the pitcher, Joe Corbett, for Oklahoma City, after a little bit of a rough start, has really dialed in. 2 strikeouts in the second inning, 2 strikeouts in the third, and he leads off the fourth with a strikeout of DJ Gasso. Here's Tyler Bailey. And he'll hit one out to right center field, a base hit. Tyler Bailey, a 1-out single, a big turn, but he'll head back. Mom Lynn has to love seeing that. So here's Tanner Sheets. Now Tanner Sheets went to San Jacinto. Batted .271 this year. From Sugar Land, Texas. Wonder if he ever gets tired of being asked about the Sugar Land Express, although he might be too young. Of course, the Sugar Land Express was Steven Spielberg's first movie. He tried to bunt for a hit there, fouled it off. No balls and 1 strike. And the 0-1 on the move is Bailey, and he'll swipe it. The first baseman doesn't even hold the runner on, which is interesting. So Bailey got an excellent jump. So down to second base, 1 ball and 1 strike to Tanner Sheets, heading to Kansas State University. And the 1-1, and this one's going to be fouled. Look out, that truck's in danger again. That'll miss it. Middle of the parking lot. And some of the youngsters in the crowd kind of groaned that it didn't hit anything, while the adults in the crowd were wiping their brow. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sheets struck out his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a throwback. Nope. The second baseman, Stevens, made a move like he was going in there, but didn't go all the way, and Corbett wisely didn't throw it. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1-0 Broncos, home half of the 4th inning. And the pitch, and looked like he checked. He did. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Same 2 teams here tomorrow night. We'll close out the series Thursday night. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Sheets. Off of second is Bailey, and the pitch. And this one's fisted out into short center field, and Harold, the shortstop, will make the catch for the second out. Good range. So 2 away. And here comes Chad Crosby. Chad Crosby flew out to center field his first time. Chad batting .152 for the summer. 33 at-bats, 5 hits. 5 hits, 2 homers. So 2 of his 5 hits have gone over the fence. Corbett has his sign in the pitch. And this one's hit out into center field. The center field was stumbled. Rounding third and coming home is Bailey. We're going to have a play at the plate. Safe. An RBI single for Chad Crosby. I don't think even without the slip, Bartosowski doesn't probably catch that one. but the slip did not help on trying to make that even a closer play at home. So Sam Donnell steps in. More of the Myers watching. Chris and Ann are watching from Gloucester, Virginia. And they want to tell Susie Q, great job for keeping them up to date. I'll tell her. 1 ball and no strikes to Sam Donnell. And as always, thank you for the email. Tom and Peg Camp are Sam's grandparents watching in Mesa, Arizona, so see if we can get a zoom in on Sam if he doesn't hit this pitch. Back over to first. The first baseman's off of the base. It's very interesting. Let's zoom in on Sam. There is Sam Donnell. And the pitch, fastball, missed inside, 2-0. Sam's hitting .244 on the summer. 41 at-bats, 10 hits, 1 double, 1 long ball for Sam. And the pitch, and that one's low. Checking his swing is Sam Donnell. It's 3-0. Colton Schenker waits on deck. 2-0 El Dorado. And the 3-0 to Donnell. That one missed low. Ball 4, a 4-pitch walk.
And we're back to the top of the Broncos lineup.
So here comes Colton Schenker.
Colton Schenker.
And we'll get a mound to visit.
Hey, Broncos fans, while they have a little chat out there on the mound, I want to give you a quick reminder to dig some money out, wave in the air, and these Broncos players that are selling 50-50 tickets, they'll come by and see you. 3 tickets for $1, 10 for $2. It's your chance to maybe win some money at the end of the night and also to help support the Broncos program.
So a 2-0 Bronco lead here.
3 tickets for $1, 10 for $2.
And the umpire coming out,
Also,
Joe Corbett,
take an opportunity to visit the Broncos concession stand,
getting a long talk to there, if anything else, just to
including some hot dogs.
cool them off a little bit. 2 away for the Broncos here in the 4th. Gasso led off the inning with a strikeout. Bailey singled, stole second. Sheets popped out, and then Crosby singled, and Donnell walked. And now here's Schenker 0 for 2. And the pitch just a little off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. A lot of great emails already, and getting emails from my normal viewers who are here in the crowd tonight. That's fun. And the 1-0 pitch. That one's in there for strike 1. It's a good take by Schenker after 5 in a row out of the zone. Lynn Donovic wishes everyone happy 4th of July. Thank you, Lynn. Same to you. 1 ball and 1 strike. And Schenker lifts this one out to left center field. Ranging over is Ravencraft, and he's got the catch. And that will retire the side. 1 in on 2 hits. No errors and 2 left. We head to the 5th inning. El Dorado 2, Oklahoma City 0. And welcome back. Just talking with some of the parents that are here, and we see a pop out to right field. Nice sliding catch out there by Aaron Mack. That's the second time he's made a nice catch. And that retires Hunter Wilcher. So here's Joe Corbett, the pitcher. Rarely do we see the pitchers hit in our league. Top of the fifth inning, 2-0 Broncos. And the pitch high, ball two. 2 balls and no strikes. So I've talking to Sue Vane, and I've found out Sue Vane's grandmother, or mother I should say, is Additional Flavor. I was wondering who that email is from. She's catching me up on who everyone is in the Meyer clan. And I've been saying all year, Ormond Beach, California. It's Ormond Beach, Florida. Caps in the zone, strike one, 3-1 here. Sam Caps, 3 balls, 1 strike here to Joe Corbett. And the pitch, that one's high. So the first base runner of the night for Oklahoma City on a walk.
Coming to the plate, number 7, Ryan Harrell.
Here comes Ryan Harrell. He popped out to Tanner Sheets his first time. Got a great message from the Caps. I said Sam's looking good. They said Sam needs to trim his beard.
Come on, it looks good.
I think it looks good, yeah. The red flowing beard. So out of the stretch for the first time tonight is Caps, and he misses on the first offering to Harrell. 1 ball and no strikes. Off of first is Joe Corbett. And the pitch hit out into right field. Here comes Aaron Mack, now going back. Had a little trouble gauging that one, but he makes the catch, and that's the second out. So Aaron Mack's made both putouts here in the fifth. Of course, for the players, a little added distraction is constant kind of pops and booms of fireworks around the stadium. Now, the citywide fireworks show will occur after the game. And the first pitch, that one's hit a ton out into left center field by Izell. Going back is Crosby to the wall. It's off the top of the wall. Barfield grabs it, throws it to Bailey at short. Bailey coming home with it, and sliding in will be Corbett. Crosby, let's see if he's all right. He might have saved a home run by maybe getting a glove on that one. So the first hit of the night, Brendan Izell, the catcher. It's a double. It's an RBI double. And that hit off the top of the wall. So here's Derek Justice. So for Sam Caps, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 in a row he retired. And then 14 in a row without giving up a hit. And now Caps on the season. This is his 6th game, his 3rd start. And he's got a record of 0-2. 22 innings of work. He's given up 9 earned runs, so an ERA around 3.6. 5 walks, 14 strikeouts coming in. 2-1 El Dorado. Tying run out at second base, and here's Justice looking at strike one. So no balls and a strike to Justice. He struck out swinging his first time. Fell in an 0-2 hole, and he's in that 0-2 hole again. Caps got him to chase last time up. So no balls and 2 strikes here to Justice. When the Broncos come up, it'll be 2-3-4. Coyne, Mack, and Barfield in the bottom half of this 5th inning. And the 0-2 curveball stayed upstairs, 1-2. Email highway is open, folks. CadenBroadcasting@gmail.com. Justice awaiting a 1-2 pitch here from Sam Capps, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors and 1 left. We're halfway through from El Dorado. Broncos 2, Indians 1. So, a little panning around this jammed stadium tonight. So good to see so many folks out for baseball on the 4th of July. Jarrett Coyne, first pitch swinging, lifts it out into shallow right field, and calling off the second baseman is Wilcher, and he'll make the catch.
Now to play from Newman University.
So 1 away, and that'll bring up Aaron Mack.
Right fielder Aaron Mack.
Aaron Mack, 1 for 2. Singled in the first, struck out in the third. And Corbett's first pitch out of the zone, ball 1. And the 1-0, missing 2-0. This is Corbett's 8th game, his 3rd start. He is 0-2 on the season. He has 1 complete game. You don't see a lot of complete games in summer ball. Swing and a miss. Mack with a healthy cut, but he fouled it straight back, 2-1. Corbett, 20 innings of work coming in, 13 earned runs, 5 walks, 19 strikeouts. So he averages about a strikeout an inning. Mack, a swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Aaron Mack from Newman University in Wichita. And that pitch out of the zone, so a full count. They play Mack pretty much straight away. Long look in by Corbett. Now he'll wind and deal. The 3-2. To the zone by a long ways. Strike for ball 4. And Aaron Mack will go down to first base. Here comes Kyle Barfield.
State University, Kyle Barfield.
Kyle Barfield, an infield single and a strikeout. He's 1 for 2. Again, the first baseman just in front of the bag, and Barfield high and tight, ball 1. A lot of first basemen will have a foot on the base. I think the aiming point here is kind of a back shoulder throw, basically. First baseman Justice catch it, and he'll sweep a tag behind him. Kind of a blind tag, a swing and a miss by Barfield, 1-1. One ball, one strike. Quick throw over to first, and back safely is Mack. Aaron Mack has 3 stolen bases on the summer. Barfield settles in. One ball, one strike. And the pitch, and a swing and a miss, strike 2. Oklahoma City for 3, Dodge City for 3, a day off, and then Great Bend in for 3. Every game right here on YouTube. So glad to have you tuned in and emailing. I was afraid we wouldn't have any emailers. We do. Love it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the 2-2 to Kyle Barfield. On the move is Mack, swing and a miss. Here's a throw down to second, and a good tag. They got him. Strike him out, throw him out. That was a terrific tag down at second base by Stevens. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We'll go to the 6th inning. 2-1, El Dorado. Quickly moving game. We go to the top of the 6th inning. 2-1 El Dorado. 9-1-2 up for the Indians. And Peyton Ravencraft, first pitch swinging, lifts it in the infield. Jarrett Coyne under it, and he'll make the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. So here's Tyler Hawk. Tyler Hawk 0 for 2, struck out in the 1st inning and flew out to the second baseman, Tanner Sheets, in the 4th inning. And he looks at strike 1. Good location there by Caps. No balls and a strike. Dennis Mack, I sure appreciate the email and the kind words. Thank you very much. No balls and a strike. This one's bounced to third. Coyne gets it on the big hop and over to first, and that'll retire Hawk. 2 away, and that'll bring up Austin Bartasovsky. 0 for 2 is Bartasovsky, a flyout and a strikeout looking. And Caps, and again getting out in front. No balls and 1 strike. The Broncos, last time we saw them splitting a doubleheader here in Derby, or last time I saw them, 1 ball and 1 strike here to Bartasovsky. They would lose Thursday at Derby, lost Friday at Liberal, won Saturday against the first place BJs, and then lost Sunday. So they end the season 2-4 against first place Liberal. Not bad, really. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bartasovsky. Sam Capps from the first base side of the rubber. He'll step off. And the pitch lifted foul. Hey, would you like to win an autographed guitar signed by Hank Williams Jr. and Leonard Skinner? The El Dorado Broncos have tickets available. $1 each or 6 of them for $5. It'll be given away on July 29th at the Damn Music Festival at El Dorado Lake. Need not be present to win. Go to www.dammusicfestival.com for tickets. It's a 2-day event. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bartasovsky. And the pitch. And this one's fouled off. So we'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 away here in the 6th, and this one's lifted out into center field, a base hit. Good piece of hitting by Bartasovsky. Went with the outside pitch and lifted it out to, I guess, left center field, more center than left. So the second hit of the night for OKC, and here comes Jordan Stevens. Jordan Stevens bats from the right side. He's a .272 hitter. 92 at-bats, leads the Indians in that category. And he hits one out into center field. Barfield drifting back, takes a look back at the wall. He's got plenty of room and makes the catch. That will retire Stevens. No runs a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 2-1 El Dorado. DJ Gasso will lead it off for El Dorado here in the home half of the 6th inning. Gasso with an RBI ground out and a strikeout. He's 0 for 2. Gasso from Norman, Oklahoma. He goes to Central Oklahoma University. The son of the head softball coach at Oklahoma. National champion Oklahoma Sooners. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a foul at the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. As always, I'd like to thank Brad and Roxanne Cool for their continued support of Bronco baseball on our broadcasts. El Dorado Building Systems Incorporated, the leaders in the metal building market. They're at 1216 West 6th here in El Dorado. Here's the 1-1 to Gasso. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So Corbett, after a rough first inning, has been pretty much in control. He gave up a run in the 4th. 2-1 Broncos. And out in front is Gasso on that off speed and a strikeout.
Coming to the bleachers, shortstop from King College, number 5, Tyler.
So here comes Tyler Bailey for the Broncos. Bailey singled and scored in the 4th inning. Struck out in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. And the first pitch dug out of the carpet. One ball and no strikes to Bailey. And an excuse me foul tip. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bailey from King College goes to from Stafford, Virginia. Up the middle at Corbett with his pitching hand, knocked it down, throws to first. More instinct. Coaches hate that when pitchers do that, but total instinct there by Corbett. A nice play.
State University, number 23, the Broncos' second baseman, Tanner Sheets.
And he wants the manager to come out and talk to him. As we'll kind of zoom in, you can see him kind of shaking his right hand. And if anything else, just giving him a little bit of time to get some feeling back in there. Hit him, it sounded right in the palm. And he's explaining that to his manager right now. Oklahoma City only has 3 subs, so they can ill afford an injury.
With the great support of all you awesome fans in the crowd. 3 tickets for $1.10 for $2. Leave your money out. We're going to draw.
So he'll get a couple of warm-up pitches here.
$1.10 for $2. If your ticket's drawn, you'll win half the total amount.
He says, "I'm fine." Like I said, I think he just needed a little bit of time. So he signaled his manager to come out and just give him a little bit of time. So here's Tanner Sheets, 0 for 2, first pitch swinging, fouls it off. But just a Chamber of Commerce-like night here at McDonald Stadium. Sun starting to shine through. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that one's low, ball 1. Chad Crosby would bat next if Sheets can get on. And a swing and a miss, strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strike pitch coming up. And ball 2. Other games in our league tonight, Hayesville is at Derby, Dodge City at Liberal, and Great Bend is at Hayes. And that pitch just missed, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes to Sheets. Corbett with the pitch, and that's high, ball 4. He really wanted that 2-2 pitch. Didn't get the call. Chad Crosby will step in. Liberal leading the league at 20-6. They got a 2-game lead on Hayes, who's 17-7, and Dodge City also at 17-7. Derby is 3 back at 17-9. 5th place belongs to Great Bend. They're 13-13. El Dorado 10-17. Hayesville is 6-21, and Oklahoma City in league play 3-23. And the pitch to Crosby, running on the play is Sheets. That throw sails over the second baseman's head. And a stolen base for Tanner Sheets. Chad Crosby at the plate, and we say hello to Rick and Michelle Crosby. And they were kind enough to send me a photo. They've got their red, white, and blue on, and thank you, Rick and Michelle, for the email and the photo. Love the photos, folks. 2-0 now to your boy Chad Crosby. Thank you for that from Mission Viejo, California. Oh, there's another one here, too. 2 photos. On the beach. I love the beach. I don't know. Rick and Michelle, have you been to the street fair? I don't know. There's no street. They're on a beach. And Chad's yours, right? Gina and Dale Short, of course, here in the press box, Chad said there's a big street fair out there in Mission Viejo. I'm going to leave this beach picture up. I'm liking that. I mean, my first option would be at the ballpark. But option 2 would to be right where you're at, Rick and Michelle. I like that. Thank you. Double picture. Double my pleasure. They gave Chad the green light on 3-0. He swung and a miss. 3 balls and a strike. Crosby's 1 for 2 with an RBI. And the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So a full count. They can go no further. Well, Rick and Michelle are watching. Let's get in there on Chad. There he is. Chad Crosby. Really plays a good outfield. Full count to Crosby. And the pitch. And he'll lift this one foul. Boy, there's fans in the walkways. People have brought their lawn chairs. Great scene here tonight at Brad Long Field and McDonald Stadium. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Sam Donnell waits on deck. And the pitch, that's outside. A walk for Chad Crosby. And you got to believe, boy, there's such a long. It's a rigorous schedule for these guys. So many come from so far away to play in front of a crowd like this. Just has to be exhilarating. So 2 away, both via the walk. Sheets walked, stole second. Crosby walks. Here's Sam Donnell. He's 0 for 1, a strikeout and a walk. Sam Donnell has 4 RBIs on the season, and this one hit him. That curveball just didn't quite take, and it caught Donnell in the lower back. So the bases are loaded.
And we're back to the top of the Broncos lineup with your first baseman, number 13.
And here comes Colton Schenker. So a great opportunity here for El Dorado. 2 walks and a hit batter. Colton Schenker's 0 for 3. Strikeout, fly out to center, and a fly out to left field. He likes to go the other way. Center fielder playing straight away. That left center gap is where Schenker will look, and that's where he aims it, and it'll drop in. 1 run is scores. Here comes Crosby. He will score, and the play at third is safe. Sam Donnell gets to third, and advancing to second, Colton Schenker. 2 runs in, and the Broncos lead 4-1. And that might be it for Corbett. 2 walks, a hit batter, and then a single for Schenker. You might be wondering, isn't this a second mound visit? No, I think the first one was for injury, so I don't think that counted, nor should it. So a 4-1 Bronco lead.
Hey, Broncos fans, it's great to see everyone out here tonight. Again, remember, after the game tonight, we're going to have fireworks out behind center field.
And the umpire again will have to come out. You know, the Oklahoma City manager just trying to buy some time.
Still with the mic, but we'll kick some music on and see if you guys can have a dance on. But in the meantime, coming to the plate out of Mount Montgomery is their third baseman, number 4.
Really good.
Jared Coyne.
So here comes Jarrett Coyne. Jarrett Coyne tonight, 1 for 2. He was hit by a pitch. He scored a run. He's got 2 runners out there. He'd like to plate. Looks at ball 1. Jarrett Coyne batting .290 on the season. 27 hits, 4 doubles, 1 homer. He's driven in 10. And he'll call time. One ball, no strikes to Coyne and the pitch. And he swings over the top of that one. 1 ball and 1 strike. Jarrett Coyne from Sterling, Michigan. Goes to Alma College. And a swing and a miss, strike 2. So they'll have to battle here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Broncos have cashed in on the 2 walks in the inning. Sam Donnell was hit by a pitch. He's down at third base. And Colton Schenker with a single is down at second base. And Corbett can't get on the right page there with his L. One ball, 2 strikes to Jarrett Coyne. And again, Corbett wants his L to go through the signals again. So let's see if we're ready here. We are. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch. That one's high, 2-2. Coyne with a single in the first inning, and he scored on DJ Gasso's groundout. The 2-2. And Coyne lines one hard but foul into the Bronco bullpen. So it remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Email address cadenbroadcasting@gmail.com. Don't forget, all our games are archived. So if you missed any part of this game, you can go back and watch it once we're done here tonight. Fastball upstairs, 3-2. So these two can go no further. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch, Coyne flips it out into right field. Coming in and making the catch is Wilcher. But for the Broncos, they score twice on just 1 hit. No errors and 2 left. We head to the 7th inning. 4-1 El Dorado. Time for the top of the 7th inning here from McDonald Stadium. 4-1 El Dorado. They hang 2 on Oklahoma City. After the first 2 Broncos were retired, it went walk, hit by pitch, single, and that scored 2. So here's Hunter Wilcher for Oklahoma City. He's 0 for 2 tonight, and he looks at ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Fly out to left, fly out to right. Sam Cabs tonight. That one's low, ball 2. 63 pitches, 45 strikes, and 18 balls. Of course, as I say that, he goes 2-0 here on Wilcher, and that one's in a perfect spot. Cross the knees, inner third. 2 balls and a strike to Wilcher. And the pitch from Caps, that one's hit hard but foul. That one sails into the Bronco bullpen. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Wilcher. And the 2-2 lifted out into center field and a base hit. Kind of a defensive swing, but when 2 strikes, that's what you need to do. And Wilcher served it out to center for a single. So here's the pitcher, Joe Corbett. Corbett walked and scored the only Oklahoma City run back in the 5th inning. Grounded out to short, he's 0 for 1. And he had a notion, didn't pull the trigger, and looks at strike 1. No balls and a strike. Corbett, coming into the game, only 12 at-bats, but a .417 batting average. No balls and a strike. On the move is Wilcher. The throw down to second. Hits off the base. And let's see if Sheets is okay. He is. So a stolen base. So no balls and 2 strikes to Joe Corbett. And the pitch lifted out to right field. Aaron Mack going back, and could not make the catch. It's up against the wall. Corbett's going to have a double, and that will score Wilcher. Mack did not get a good read. He came in a step or 2 and then realized that one was sailing out over his head. So Corbett and Wilcher trade spots. And an RBI double.
Now at the plate, number 7, Ryan Harrell.
And by hearing by the lack of roar in the crowd, there aren't many Oklahoma City fans here. All Bronco fans. 4-2 El Dorado here in the top of the 7th inning. And here's Ryan Harrell, the shortstop. 2 flyouts, 1 to second base, 1 to right field. And this one's hit on the ground towards Bailey at short. He'll have to go to first. And they'll retire Harrell. Advancing over to third is Corbett.
Number 26, Brendan Azell.
So 1 away for the Indians, and here's Azell. Azell with a RBI double in the 5th inning, and a swing and a miss, strike 1. He's 1 for 2. He struck out looking in the 3rd. 4-6-0 for El Dorado, 2-4-0 for Oklahoma City. The Broncos, much better defense tonight. 6 errors on Sunday in the 11-1 loss at Liberal. 1 ball and 1 strike here to Azell. Azell, you might remember, nearly left the yard on his last at-bat. Hit the top of the fence. Looks at that sweeping curve, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Azell. And they set up on the outside, and Azell hits it hard out into right center field. Barfield's got a beat on it. He's got the catch. Tagging is Corbett, and he will score. So Barfield with the catch. So 2 outs. And here's Derek Justice. So the Broncos scored 2 in the bottom of the 6th. Oklahoma City has come back with 2 here in the top of the 7th. No balls and a strike, and that curveball dropped in on Justice. Justice has not had good looks tonight. Swing and a miss. So 3 strikeouts of Justice, but Oklahoma City scores 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors, nobody left. It is time to stretch in El Dorado. Broncos 4, Indians 3. This is Bronco Baseball. So a new pitcher coming in for Oklahoma City. Corbin Volman will take over for Joe Corbett. Corbett goes 6 innings, gave up 4 runs on 6 hits. He had 4 walks, 1 hit batter, 9 strikeouts for Corbett. So a lot of pitches for Corbett tonight. First pitch by Volman to Aaron Mack out of the zone. Ball 1. Aaron Mack 1 for 2. Single, strikeout, and a walk tonight. Foul tip. Strike 1. Emails have slowed down, but I just got one in with a photo, which I love. And Mack shoots one too short. That's grabbed by Harrell over to first, and that will retire Mack for the first out. And that'll bring up Kyle Barfield. Ashley Cardinal, cousin Ashley, and Grandma Mary are watching from Michigan. Weather looks good in Michigan. And they're watching the game tonight on Grandma Mary's tablet. So thank you, Ashley and Mary, for the photo and the email. Nice to have you along tonight. I met several of the Coins earlier. Michelle Coin, Aaron Coin. A lot of them here. Glad that you're watching tonight up in Michigan. No balls and a strike here to Kyle Barfield. Barfield, a single and 2 strikeouts. He's 1 for 3. And that curveball stays inside, ball 1. 1 ball and a strike. This is the 11th game for Volman. There's a grounder down third. Grabbed over there by Hawk, over to first, and that'll retire Barfield. And here comes DJ Gasso.
Now at the plate, your Broncos designated hitter, number 11, DJ Gasso.
To say Volman's had a rough summer might be an understatement. He's got an ERA of 17.47 coming into tonight, 11 innings of work, 22 earned runs, 17 walks in 11 innings, and just 2 strikeouts. But he leads the team in appearances with 11. First pitch out of the zone, ball 1. There is a lot of names, a lot of stats I have on Oklahoma City Indians, yet only 12 are here. 2 balls and no strikes to Gasso. Gasso 0 for 3 with an RBI and a couple of strikeouts. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and that one's bounced foul. 2 balls and a strike. Great to have so many emails. Hope to get more tonight and more tomorrow. We'll go on the air audio at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Video will start just as soon as I can get it up. 4-3 Broncos here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And Gasso looks at ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Fireworks popping away in the distance. Here's the 3-1 to Gasso. And that's high, ball 4. So a walk, and that'll bring up Tyler Bailey. Tyler tonight, 1 for 3 with a run scored. He singled and scored, stole a base in the 4th inning. Struck out in the 1st, grounded out to Corbett, who fielded it with his bare hand. 1 ball and no strikes. Tanner Sheets waits on deck. The lead by Gasso, and Bailey couldn't check his swing. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kansas City Royals winning tonight 7-3 out in Seattle. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Bailey. And Bailey waited, broke his bat, grounded to short, flipped to second, and that will retire Gasso. And the Broncos, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head to the 8th inning. El Dorado 4, OKC 3. Great to have you tuned in. This is Bronco Baseball on YouTube. Peyton Ravencraft, I should say, will lead off here in the 8th inning. And he looks at strike one. No balls and a strike. Ravencraft tonight, 0 for 2. A fly out to center and a pop out to Jarrett Coyne over at third base. And the 0-1 from Caps. The Broncos starter still out there here into the 8th inning. Some activity starting to fire up down in the El Dorado bullpen. Fun to pan around the great crowd here. 2 balls and a strike. Had to focus in on Michelle Coyne and the Coyne clan. I know with Ashley and Grandma Mary watching, thought I'd let them see some of the Coynes here in El Dorado. Going the other way, Ravencraft on the third base line. That's a fair ball. Crosby will glove it, and this will be a double, a hustling double for Ravencraft. A good start for Oklahoma City here in the 8th. Tyler Hawk will come up. Ravencraft just went with that pitch, and now Joe Kennedy is going to go out and visit with Sam Capps. Sam Capps looking in. Let's zoom in on there. Seeing how Sam's feeling right now. 4-3 our score. But a leadoff double for Oklahoma City here in the 8th inning. Broncos have not trailed tonight. Scored 1 in the first. 1 more in the 4th. Oklahoma City scored 1 in the 5th. The Broncos scored 2 in the 6th. Oklahoma City scored 2 in the 7th. And now you would think Tyler Hawk would be bunting, trying to get that runner over to third. Capps has his sign. No sign yet from Hawk. And he's swinging and tries to go the other way. Fouled it off. Thanks, Ashley, for the email. Yeah. Love having you guys a part of the show. No balls and a strike. Bailey snuck in behind Ravencraft. And he's back without a throw. No balls and a strike to Hawk. He's 0 for 3 tonight. And the pitch. This one's bounced foul. So not bunting are the Indians here. And now Tyler Hawk has an 0-2 count to deal with. And Tom and Peg Camp, you're welcome for the zoom in. Fun to zoom in on the guys. Of course, the netting right in front of me doesn't allow me to zoom as close in as I'd like to because the autofocus grabs on the net. No balls and 2 strikes. 4-3 El Dorado here in the 8th. And the pitch, curveball, is bounced towards short. Bailey's got it. Now quick throw to first, and they get Hawk by a step. Bailey had a thought of maybe going to third, but that high chopper, just no way to do that. So, good job by Hawk to put it in play. So now the tying run 90 feet away, and here is Bartosowski, who singled his last time up. And the Bronco infield comes in. First pitch off the plate, ball 1. Bartosowski 1 for 3 tonight. Fly out to center, a strikeout looking, and a single. 1 ball, no strikes. Sam Capps winds and deals. That one's high, ball 2. Caps had a no-hitter through 4 2/3 innings tonight. Brendan Ezell broke it up and broke up the shutout with a RBI double. Here's the 2-0. That's in there for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike to Bartosovsky. And he hits this one towards second. Sheets has it, goes home, and now the throw down to third. They've got Ravencraft in a rundown. Back home to Donnell. Donnell flips it to Caps, or to Bailey, and Bailey will tag out the runner. Moving to second is Bartosovsky. So that was 5-2, 5-2-6. Or excuse me, 4-2, 5-2-6. The winning lottery numbers tonight are 4-2, 5-2-6. But a big out. So a fielder's choice for Bartosovsky. Tying run still out there for Oklahoma City, and here's Jordan Stevens. So the infield in paid off for El Dorado.